Welcome to Wellness Wisdom. If you've ever felt bloated, uncomfortable, or just off after eating yogurt, this video is for you. Maybe you love yogurt for its health benefits, but your digestion doesn't agree, and that can be frustrating and confusing. The truth is, what you pair with your yogurt can either heal your gut or hurt it, especially as we get older. Today I'm going to reveal the most common mistakes people make when eating yogurt, and the simple, delicious swaps that can transform your digestion, boost your energy, and bring real comfort to your meals. This isn't just another nutrition tip. It's a game changer for your gut health and overall vitality. So stay with me, because your body deserves to feel light, strong, and vibrant every single day. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Wellness Wisdom for more life-changing health insights just like this. You might think you're doing something wonderful for your body by having yogurt every day, and in many ways you are. Yogurt is one of the best foods out there, full of friendly bacteria that help your digestion, support your immune system, and even keep your mind sharp. But here's something many folks over 60 don't realize. When you mix yogurt with certain foods, you can undo all those benefits. Even worse, you might stir up stomach trouble like bloating, gas, and sluggish digestion. And if it keeps happening, it could slowly wear down your gut health over time. That's why today I want to help you avoid those little mistakes that can cause big discomfort. You'll learn 3 foods you should never pair with yogurt, and 3 better choices that make yogurt work even harder for your health. It only takes a few smart swaps, but they can leave you feeling lighter, more energized, and far more comfortable after meals. Think of yogurt as a living helper in your kitchen. It's packed with good bacteria, called probiotics, that are alive and active. These little guys help your body break down food, defend against germs, and even help balance your mood. But they're delicate. They don't do well when mixed with the wrong foods. And as we get older, our digestion naturally slows down. Our bodies make fewer digestive juices. The mix of bacteria in our gut starts to shift. Foods we used to enjoy without a problem can now leave us feeling bloated, backed up, or just plain tired. It's not in your head. It's a real part of aging. And that's why combining foods wisely becomes more important than ever. So let's protect your digestion and help you feel your best, starting with the most common mistake people make with yogurt, pairing it with fruit. Yes, even the healthy fruits like berries and bananas, especially citrus fruits and melons. It's one of the most popular combinations you see in stores. Fruit on the bottom yogurts, parfaits loaded with berries, and yogurt bowls topped with bananas and honeydew. But here's the problem. Many fruits, especially citrus like oranges, grapefruits, and pineapples, are highly acidic. When mixed with the dairy and yogurt, those acids make the proteins in the yogurt curdle. And not just in the bowl, inside your stomach too. That curdled dairy is tough to digest, especially for aging systems. It sits heavy, causes fermentation, and leads to uncomfortable symptoms like bloating and gas. Melons are a different kind of problem. Fruits like watermelon and cantaloupe digest quickly. They're designed to pass through the system in no time. But yogurt digests slowly. When you eat them together, the melon gets trapped behind the yogurt, where it starts to ferment and cause gas and cramps. Even traditional health systems, like Ayurveda, have been warning people for centuries not to mix dairy and fruit, especially for anyone with slower digestion. And that's most of us after 60. Let me tell you about Harold. He's 68, and for years he started his mornings with a bowl of yogurt and fresh pineapple. He thought it was a clean, healthy breakfast, but he always felt gassy and tired afterward. Once he swapped the pineapple for a spoonful of oats and a few pumpkin seeds, everything changed. No more bloating, just steady energy and a calm stomach. So remember, yogurt is your friend, but only when you treat it right. Stick with food combos that support its good bacteria instead of fighting them. Your digestion will thank you, and you'll feel the difference in every part of your day. Her bloating disappeared almost overnight. So, what's a better option? Instead of using raw fruit, try adding soft, warm apples that have been gently cooked with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Cooked apples are easy on the stomach, comforting, and packed with natural fiber that feeds your good gut bacteria. It's a cozy, gut-friendly combination that supports digestion instead of working against it. But fruit isn't the only food that can quietly cause trouble when mixed with yogurt. The next one might be a regular guest on your dinner plate, and it could be even worse for your digestion. Let's talk about meat and other heavy proteins. Now, at first, it might not seem like people eat meat and yogurt together often, but take a closer look. A dollop of Greek yogurt with grilled chicken, a spoonful alongside lamb, or yogurt sauces served with steak. It's more common than you think. Here's why it's a problem. Yogurt already has plenty of protein, so when you eat it with something like beef, eggs, or poultry, your stomach has to work overtime. Digesting protein takes a lot of stomach acid, and as we age, our stomach produces less of it. So when you combine two dense sources of protein at the same time, your body simply can't keep up. The food stays in your stomach longer, starts to ferment, and you end up with gas, bloating, and sometimes even acid reflux. Worse still, that extra stomach acid your body tries to make, it can destroy the helpful probiotics in your yogurt before they have a chance to do their job. Instead of boosting your gut health, the yogurt ends up adding to your digestive load. Let me tell you about Robert, a viewer from Wisconsin. He's 70 and used to have Greek yogurt as a side with his steak dinners. It felt like a smart choice, something cool and healthy to balance the heavy meal. But after dinner, he always felt bloated and sluggish. Once he switched things up and started having yogurt as a separate snack, mid-morning or in the afternoon, everything changed. Within days, he felt lighter, had more energy, and noticed a real improvement in how his stomach felt after meals. Think of digestion like a campfire. If you pile on too many thick logs at once, the fire goes out. But feed it the right fuel at the right time, and it burns bright and steady. Yogurt needs its own time to shine. Treat it as a light meal or a snack, not part of a big, heavy dinner. And if you think protein is the only hidden danger, there's another combination that can create even more confusion in your gut. Spicy and fried foods. Now listen, I enjoy a bit of heat too. A little spice can wake up your taste buds and make a dish come alive. But when you mix spicy or greasy foods with yogurt, especially after 60, it can spell trouble for your digestion. Spicy foods like hot peppers, chili sauce, or heavy curry seasonings stimulate the stomach lining. They create heat, even mild inflammation inside your gut. Now add yogurt on top, a cool, soothing, mucus-forming food, and you get a strange mix. Your stomach isn't sure whether it should heat up or cool down. That mixed signal often leads to bloating, gas, and discomfort. Sometimes you'll feel it just minutes after the meal. Fried foods make things even harder. When food is cooked in processed oils, it becomes heavy and sluggish in your system. Combine that with yogurt, and your digestive fire struggles to keep up. You might feel tired, overfull, or even achy the next day. Yes, that joint stiffness in the morning could partly be due to what you ate the night before. Let me tell you about Carmen. She's 74 and used to enjoy spicy samosas with a side of raita, yogurt sauce, during dinner. She loved the flavor, but hated the way she felt after eating. Her stomach burned, her sleep was disrupted, and her joints ached in the morning. After switching the yogurt to a gentle mid-afternoon snack instead, and keeping her spicy foods mild and oil-free, her digestion improved and those aches began to fade. So keep enjoying your favorite foods, but in a way that supports your body. Yogurt is powerful. Treat it with care, and it will reward you with better digestion, more energy, and a lighter, happier belly. Gloria, 65, had a special Friday night ritual: fried samosas dipped in yogurt sauce. She loved every bite of those flavorful treats, but every Saturday morning, she'd wake up feeling foggy and weighed down. When Gloria started enjoying her yogurt separately from the fried foods, usually earlier in the day with lighter meals, she noticed a big difference. Her digestion became smoother, and those heavy mornings disappeared. Now that you know which foods to avoid with yogurt, it's time to explore the tasty combos that actually boost its benefits. These next simple pairings are not only gentle on your stomach, but also comforting and easy to enjoy daily. Let's begin with one of the best partners for yogurt: cooked apples with cinnamon. You might wonder, why cooked apples? Why not just toss in some fresh apple slices and call it good? The truth is, as we age, our digestion gets more sensitive. Raw fruits, though healthy, can sometimes be a bit tough on our systems, especially ones with firm skins and dense fibers like apples. Cooking softens those fibers, making the apples easier to digest. It also sweetens them naturally so you won't need any added sugar. But there's more to cooked apples than just being easy to digest and tasty. They're high in a special type of fiber called pectin, which acts like a prebiotic, a food source that helps your good gut bacteria thrive. When you combine that with the probiotics in yogurt, you create a powerful duo that supports your digestive health from both sides. Then there's cinnamon. This warm, fragrant spice does more than make your dish smell inviting. Cinnamon is a natural anti-inflammatory, helping to calm the gut lining and keep digestion running smoothly. It also helps balance blood sugar, which is important for steady energy throughout the day. Together, cooked apples and cinnamon turn your yogurt into a soothing, nourishing meal that helps heal and strengthen your digestive system. Let me share a story about Diane, a wonderful woman from our community who's 71. She loves starting her mornings with yogurt and fresh berries. But over time, she noticed bloating and discomfort after breakfast, which made her dread the meal she once enjoyed. She wasn't ready to give up yogurt, so we made one simple change. Diane switched her raw berries for a small serving of warm cooked apples with a sprinkle of cinnamon stirred into her yogurt. The result? Within just a week, she felt lighter, her digestion improved, and she actually looked forward to breakfast again. But apples aren't the only gentle, gut-friendly food that can boost your yogurt's benefits. Next, let me introduce you to tiny powerhouses that pack a big punch: flax seeds and chia seeds. These little seeds are nutritional giants, especially helpful for those of us over 50 who want to support gut health. Flax seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are natural anti-inflammatories that soothe your digestive tract and protect the lining of your gut. They're also full of soluble fiber, which helps keep your bowel movements regular and your digestion smooth. Plus, flax seeds contain lignans, plant compounds that may help balance hormones and protect against age-related illnesses. To get the most from flax seeds, it's best to grind them fresh. Whole flax seeds often pass through the digestive system undigested, which means you miss out on their valuable benefits. A small spoonful of freshly ground flax seeds stirred into your yogurt can make a huge difference for your gut health. Now, chia seeds have their own special charm. When you soak chia seeds in water, almond milk, or even yogurt, they swell up and form a soft, gel-like texture. This gentle gel works like a natural lubricant for your digestive tract, helping food glide smoothly through your system. Chia seeds are packed with fiber, plant-based protein, calcium, magnesium, and antioxidants. They're especially helpful for keeping your bones strong, energy steady, and blood sugar balanced, all key for aging well. Adding flax seeds or chia seeds to your yogurt transforms a simple snack into a digestion-friendly powerhouse. It's an easy, affordable, and effective daily habit to support your body from the inside out. One of our longtime viewers, Thomas, 68, shared how this small change made a big impact. After years of feeling bloated and sluggish after meals, he started stirring a tablespoon of ground flax seeds into his evening yogurt. Within days, he felt lighter, more comfortable, and even noticed sharper mental focus during the day. Sometimes it's the tiniest tweaks that bring the biggest benefits. If seeds can do so much, just wait until you discover the magic that happens when you combine yogurt with another classic comfort food: oats. But not just any oats, cooked or soaked oats. Oats have been a breakfast favorite for generations, and for good reason. They're warm, nourishing, and, when prepared the right way, incredibly gentle on your digestion. Oats are rich in a special kind of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Beta-glucan supports heart health by helping lower cholesterol, but it also feeds the good bacteria in your gut, just like cooked apples and flax seeds do. In other words, oats are prebiotic powerhouses. When you eat oats with yogurt, you create a perfect partnership. The yogurt supplies the probiotics, and the oats provide the fuel those good bacteria need to thrive. But here's the catch. There's a right and wrong way to prepare oats if you want to keep your digestion happy. Eating raw, dry oats straight from the box can be hard on your stomach, causing gas, bloating, and discomfort. On the other hand, gently cooking oats on the stove or soaking them overnight softens them, making them creamy and much easier to digest. Picture this: a bowl of warm, soft oats, cooled slightly, topped with a spoonful of plain yogurt, a dusting of cinnamon, and maybe even some of those tender cooked apples we talked about earlier. It's not just breakfast, it's a soothing gift to your gut. Overnight oats are another fantastic option, especially when mornings are busy. Simply mix dry oats with yogurt and a splash of almond milk or water, add a handful of seeds or spices if you like, and leave it in the fridge overnight. By morning, you'll have a creamy, ready-to-eat meal that's both delicious and healing. Let me tell you about Evelyn, a lively woman in her 70s from Michigan. She loved oats but had stopped eating them years ago because they always left her feeling bloated. When we spoke, she realized she had been eating dry instant oats with cold milk, a tough combo for her aging digestive system. We switched her to cooked oats mixed with plain yogurt, cinnamon, and soft stewed apples. Within just 2 weeks, Evelyn noticed more than just smoother digestion. She felt more energized throughout the day, her mood lifted, and there was a lightness she hadn't experienced in years. It's amazing how these small adjustments, like swapping raw for cooked apples, adding a spoonful of seeds, or preparing oats gently, can have such a big impact on how we feel daily. This isn't about complicated diets or expensive supplements. It's about respecting our body's changing needs with simple, smart choices. Before we finish, let's bring everything together. We've talked about the food combinations to avoid, the ones to embrace, and soon I'll share a simple plan you can follow to feel stronger, lighter, and more vibrant every time you enjoy your yogurt. Stick with me. There's an important final step coming. Let's pause to think about why these small changes matter so much. Digestion is more than breaking down food. It's how our body absorbs, processes, and uses nutrients to keep us strong and energized as we age. When digestion runs smoothly, life feels easier. Energy lifts, moods brighten, and even sleep improves. But when digestion struggles, it's like trying to drive a beautiful car with sugar in the gas tank. No matter how good the fuel is, if the system is clogged, nothing works right. By making thoughtful choices, avoiding certain harmful food combos, and embracing gentle, nourishing pairings, we keep our inner engines running clean and steady. That freedom lets us enjoy life more fully every day. Now let's quickly review what we've learned today, and I'll leave you with practical tips you can start using right away. First, the 3 food groups to avoid mixing with yogurt. Fruit, especially citrus and melons. Acidic fruits curdle yogurt proteins inside your stomach, causing gas and bloating. Melons digest too fast and get trapped behind slower foods, leading to fermentation. Second, meat and other heavy protein dishes. Too much protein at once overwhelms digestion, creating excess stomach acid that kills the probiotics in yogurt and slows digestion, leaving you feeling heavy and uncomfortable. Third, spicy and fried foods. These send mixed signals to your stomach, heat and cool at once, confusing digestion. Plus, heavy oils weigh you down and can trigger inflammation. Now for the good news, 3 foods that pair beautifully with yogurt. Cooked apples with cinnamon offer a warm, soothing, prebiotic-rich combo that feeds good bacteria, calms digestion, and adds comforting flavor without harshness. Ground flax seeds or chia seeds are tiny nutritional powerhouses packed with fiber and omega-3s that support probiotics and help digestion run smoothly. Finally, cooked or soaked oats, a comforting, time-tested food full of beta-glucan fiber that nourishes gut flora, stabilizes energy, and keeps you feeling satisfied without bloating. Imagine starting your day with a simple, gut-friendly meal, a warm bowl of gently cooked oats topped with plain yogurt, a swirl of cooked apples, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and maybe some perfectly soaked chia seeds. It's satisfying, healing, and designed to work with your body, not against it, or enjoy it as a light afternoon snack. These little choices can make a world of difference. A small bowl of plain yogurt stirred with a spoonful of ground flax seed lets the probiotics and prebiotics dance together inside you, bringing balance and vitality with every bite. These small, mindful choices add up, not just to better digestion, but to better energy, a brighter mood, improved health, and maybe even a more vibrant you. And here's something truly important to remember. You are not doing anything wrong if you've made mistakes before. You are not broken because certain foods don't feel good anymore. You're simply being invited, lovingly and wisely, to listen more closely to your body's changing needs. That's not failure, that's growth. That's grace, and it's a beautiful thing. So tomorrow morning, when you reach for that bowl of yogurt, I hope you do so with a little more awareness, a little more compassion for yourself. Ask yourself, what would make this meal feel even better for me? What would help my body feel supported, light, and strong today? Maybe it's warming those apples first. Maybe it's sprinkling in a few flax seeds. Maybe it's simply eating your yogurt on its own, honoring its delicate strength. Whatever it is, know this. Every small act of care you offer your body matters. It builds strength from the inside out, moment by moment, meal by meal. And remember, it's never too late to feel better. It's never too late to feel stronger. It's never too late to enjoy your food fully, joyfully, and with deep gratitude for all that your body does for you every single day. If this message touched your heart today, or if you learned something new that you're excited to try, I invite you to share this video with someone you love. Maybe a sister, a friend, a neighbor, someone who, just like you, deserves to feel better and live lighter. And if you haven't yet, I warmly invite you to subscribe to Wellness Wisdom, because together we're not just getting older, we're getting wiser, stronger, and more vibrant, one simple choice at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take good care of yourself, be gentle with your body, and remember, every small step you take toward better health is a powerful step toward a more joyful life. Until next time, my dear friends, stay strong, stay hopeful, and stay beautifully you.